Hey everybody, Simple Coach here. Hope you're doing well on this Monday afternoon. I know I said I was going to do a video on my select team, but before I do that, I actually started doing something last night that I thought I would sort of hop on even for just a quick 15 minutes or so. Um, so, when I started out in coaching many months ago, uh, there was no internet really, and finding jobs was kind of difficult, and it was word of mouth and what have you. And so, I got my first, right out of college, my first assistant coach's position, and it paid me $1,500 for 3 months of work. Oh, and it included the meal plan. So I had the job for 3 months, and then again. Yeah, last night I was just sort of entertaining the idea of, I should get back into coaching, which isn't going to happen. And I thought, let me see what's out there, and so I actually found a bunch of positions and thought, this might be for somebody who's thinking about looking for a job in coaching, whether that's an assistant coach or a graduate assistant, men's, women's. I thought, let's come up with something, see what's out there. And so I found all these positions. I just sort of wanted to run through a couple with my thoughts, that just to sort of help out anybody who's looking. Just so you know, I covered Division 3 men's and women's positions. I looked for NAIA positions because there's some decent soccer being played at the NAIA level, and then the often overlooked JUCO, junior college soccer. So same thing, men's and women's. So let me switch over here. And this is a list I just sort of compiled. This is as of last night. I don't think it's by all means comprehensive. I will provide the link down below to one of the places where I found some of these positions. The United Soccer Coaches website has a jobs portal thing. So I got some from there and sort of digging around at individual colleges. So I'll just run through these. Both the assistant positions at Maryville College are open. If you're interested in going to Tennessee, this one was interesting. The assistant men's coach at Muhlenberg, so being the assistant for Sean Topping in Allentown, PA. He's a great guy, great coach, and it's a neat place if you're looking to get into it. Assistant positions at Guilford College, Earlham College, Albion College in Michigan. If you're in graduate school, what better way than to coach and get paid for it? For school, Goucher College in Baltimore. You can't go wrong there. There's both head coaches positions at St. Vincent College are open in Latrobe, PA. So if you're into coaching and you're into beer, that's probably a perfect place for you. I would say, just based on what I could tell on the website when I was looking at it, it looks like you're definitely there to rebuild. So, which can be fun and can be daunting and exhausting at the same time. Um, an interesting one here: the Colby College in Maine, the NESCAC head coach's position for the women's team is open. Here's a couple of head women's coaches positions as well. Whitworth University, I didn't know it was a thing. Spokane, which I knew was a thing. Washington, Colorado College. I mean, they have a pretty good legacy on the men's side in Colorado Springs. Jeff Bennett is stepping down from that position. And then William Peace University, which I didn't know was a thing. I think they're called the Peace Pavers in Raleigh, North Carolina. A couple head men's coaches positions. that you might be interested in. Scroll up here. Okay, the Colby Sawyer College in New Hampshire is looking for a head coach. Union College and Wheaton College are also looking. Wheaton, I mean, I know Wheaton from really, really good football, but also I think on the soccer side they're pretty good. And then I think this is well known out there. Trinity in Connecticut is looking for a replacement for Mike Pilger, who's retiring. Head coach position at Russell Sage College in Albany. I did not know was a thing. Head men's coach, and I think this is a combination of coach and you're going to be some sort of athletic administrator at John Jay College of Criminal Justice, which I did know was a thing in New York, New York. So if you're into the big city, same type of position down in in Marywood at Marywood University in Scranton. I think this is definitely a rebuild. If you're looking to go out to Ohio, you could be a women's coach at Wilmington College. The men's side had a pretty successful year. Women's side are currently or ended the season 7th out of 10 in the OAC. Other positions: Concordia University in Concordia University, Chicago, and River Forest, Illinois. Position at Pennsylvania College of Technology. Women's position at St. Mary's College in Notre Dame, Indiana. I thought that's where Rudy went to, but I guess not because I think it's an all women's school. Probably the one that, I mean, everyone's probably knows this one, the head women's position at the College of New Jersey. They were runner-ups this year, losing 2-0 to Christopher Newport in the NCAA finals. So whoever steps into that position is going to inherit a treasure trove of talent. That you can only wish for when you do coach. Other positions: Texas Lutheran University in Seguin, Texas. I know on the men's side they've had a pretty good history. I'm not sure so much on the women's side. Women's coach at Houghton College in Houghton, New York, which I didn't know was a thing. Cedar Crest College in Allentown, PA, which again didn't know was a thing. John Jay College of Criminal Justice, which I mentioned on the men's side, I think. And then an instructor. I don't know what you're going to be an instructor for, and a women's coach at Paris Junior College in Paris, Texas. These are a bunch of JUCO positions that I found. Assistant women and men's positions at Daytona State College in Daytona Beach, Florida. Not a too shabby place to live. Again, it's a 2-year JUCO school. Head and women's coach at Southeastern Community College in Burlington, Iowa. Here's one that I sort of jumped at, interestingly enough. Head men's coach at Yavapai College in Prescott, Arizona. First of all, the salary, not too shabby for a junior college position in Prescott. I will say Yavapai has a long, long history of being a really successful junior college team, and I remember watching them maybe in a final or semifinals against Mercer County College a couple of years during the national tournament. So anyhow, here are a couple NAIA schools if you're interested. Assistant women's coaches positions at Campbellsville University in Campbellsville, Kentucky. Lourdes University in Sylvania, Ohio. Another position at Waldorf University in Forest City, Iowa. There's a couple graduate assistant positions, one at Montreat College in Montreat, North Carolina, which I did not know was a thing. And then the University of Pikeville, which I did not know was a thing either, Pikeville, Kentucky. There is a women's positions at Multnomah University in Portlandia, Oregon, and another at University of California, Merced, California. There is I think this is finally, yeah. There's a head position at Presentation College in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I don't think it's similar to Aberdeen in England, but it's South Dakota. And then a GA in assistant coach at University of Northwestern Ohio in Lima, Ohio. And again, those are NAIA. So I just wanted to hop on really quick in case anybody's looking. I will post down the link here to where some of those are found. I'll see if I have enough space, and maybe I'll just post, or I'll list out all of the positions and schools that you can. So if you're interested, you can go pursue them directly rather than having to hunt for them. So anyhow, again, having been a coach myself, I really, back in the day, would have really appreciated help with the positions. I think we used to get the NCAA or NSCAA monthly newspaper thing, and that's where you had the classifieds, and you would see all of the positions that were available. And half the time when you went to pursue them, they were already gone because you couldn't get there. You couldn't get in touch with them fast enough. So anyhow, hope you're doing well, enjoying this fine day, and we will be, catching up again shortly. Thanks. Have a great day. Okay, I'm supposed to shut this off, and my mouse is not helping. Where the heck? There it is. All right, see ya. Bye.